Hello, all you peers out there. This is the nervous system.
By Derek Jacobs and Matt Lynch.
The nervous system is your control center, if you will. It controls the five senses, and the other senses that you don't know other than that are thinking, dreaming, breathing, etc.
The Nervous System by Sammy Stewart and Olivia Riley.
The location of your nervous system. Your nervous system is all throughout your body, but it has many different parts in different locations.
The main sections of your nerves. The nerves are found all throughout your body. You have the cranial and spinal nerve, which make up the peripheral nerves. And then you have the brain and spinal, which makes up the central nerves. And there's many more too.
This is the purpose of your nervous system. Your nervous system controls your whole body. It sends signals to your brain that control reactions and actions. For example, the top picture shows when you touch a hot object and you pull your hand away because it hurts because you feel it through your nerves. And the bottom picture is when you go to a doctor and they hit your knee with the little hammer, which tests your reflexes to make sure they're working right.
The parts where your nerves are located. You have the cranial, which are nerves that go from your eyes, mouth, ears, and other parts of your head. The central nerves, which are in your brain and spinal cord. You have the peripheral nerves, which go from your spinal cord to your arms, legs, hands, and feet. And you have the autonomic nerves, which go from your spinal.
Next up, you have your disorders. There's epilepsy, palsy, you have Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, and neuritis even. Epilepsy is when a person may have recurrent seizures, and sometimes they may be triggered by flashing lights. As you can see over here, Peter had an epileptic seizure. And then there's palsy, which is the paralysis of muscles or any muscle group. That's similar to what Peter had. Another disorder may be Alzheimer's, which is you have difficulty with memory, judgment, and thinking, which is why Homer over here is confused. Another disorder is multiple sclerosis, as I said earlier, and with this you have ataxia, spasms, slurred speech, and even inflammation of the optic nerve. And then lastly, you have neuritis, which is a severe burning feeling following the course of nerves. As you can see,
The other systems the nervous system works with. You have the digestive system, and your nerves tell glands in your intestines to release chemicals to digest food. And when your stomach hurts, it's due to nerves when your brain is sending a stress signal. Your nervous system actually works with every system in your body, but we don't have exact examples.
Facts. Your spine contains various nerve cell bodies or like tissues or groups. Your brain, spine, and nerves consist of more than 100 billion nerve cells. And your brain contains more cells than the stars in the Milky Way.
More facts. The right side of your brain controls the left side of your body, and the left side of your brain controls the right side of your body.
Is fun fact number 1. Believe it or not, male brains are bigger than female. A male's is 1,375 grams, while a female is only 1,275 grams. Therefore, men are definitely smarter. Alright, next is fun fact number 2. The male brain, 250,000 square centimeters is about the surface area of the brain. Can you imagine that? I'm sorry, I made a mistake. 25,000 square centimeters is surface area.
Up next, we have fun fact number 3. And you might not believe us, but if you lined up all of the neurons from your brain and the rest of your body, they could span over 600 miles. And this picture right here Those are all of your neurons. 600 miles. Can you believe that?
Alright,
That's it. Thank you for watching.
Let's discuss
And remember,
some
kids,
basics.
that's Homer
The
Simpson.
endocrine system is in charge of everything the body needs to live. It's a system of glands, produces hormones, and is able to keep the body in a state of homeostasis, meaning the body can keep itself stable.
Some of the most important glands inside of the body are inside the cranium, the brain. First, we have the pineal gland, which secretes the vital hormone called melatonin that makes it body drowsy and makes you sleep. Second, we have the pituitary gland, the master of the glands. It is the boss. It commands the body and secretes hormones that tell glands to secrete their hormones. It is, in short, the master commander. Lastly, we have the hypothalamus, which can also be called the regulatory gland. It keeps the nervous system in check and moderates the body's temperature.
Now we move downward to the body's glands. These consist of the most important glands, and they secrete insulin from the pancreas, and adrenaline, which makes us feel wicked excited, and growth hormones, which are pretty self-explanatory. The blue circle on the diagram shows the adrenal glands, which are named for their hormone adrenaline. The purple circle points out the thyroid and the parathyroid, which are responsible for growth.
There can also be diseases. One of the most common ones is diabetes. Diabetes is when the pancreas is unable to produce enough insulin for the body to have a normal blood sugar level. Insulin is a hormone responsible for controlling carbohydrates, fat, and glucose inside of the body. It's produced by the pancreas, one of the glands, and it's also the largest gland in the body. Next, when the thyroid and parathyroid secrete too much hormone, or when there is a tumor on the pituitary gland, gigantism can follow. This condition usually sees the person to grow between 7 and 9 feet tall. And lastly, there is osteoporosis. It is common in the elderly. It happens when the thyroid does not filter calcium and allow bone density to decrease, and then the bones become brittle. That is why you always hear of the elderly breaking hips and their arms.
The endocrine can be known as the master system. It works with the nervous, circulatory, and urinary systems, and hormones secreted by its glands can be found literally everywhere: the brain, the bloodstream, etc.
Facts. The endocrine makes us feel energized and yet can also make us feel tired, as seen with the pineal gland. The thyroid secrete hormones that make us feel energized. That is why we drink energy drinks, because the hormones that are found in the thyroids can be replaced with these drinks. Adrenal glands produce epinephrine, which is used and can created synthetically and used for allergic reactions in the EpiPens.
The Digestive
Well,
System
that's
by
the
Austin, Isaiah,
Thanks for watching.
and Nick. What is the digestive system? The digestive system is a series of organs used to break down food. What are the parts of the digestive system? The parts of the digestive system are the esophagus, liver, stomach, gallbladder, duodenum, pancreas, colon, small intestine, cilium, appendix, rectum, anus, mouth, and the saliva glands. Where is the digestive system located? The digestive system starts at the mouth, runs all the way down the body, and ends at the anus, behind the hips, and up under the chest.
What are some diseases involved with the digestive system? Some diseases are Crohn's disease, which is inflammation of the digestive tract; GERD, mucosal damage caused by stomach acid regurgitating from stomach into the esophagus. Also, scurvy, a disease resulting from a vitamin C deficiency. Celiac disease damages the small intestine and interferes with absorption of nutrients from food. What other body systems does the digestive system work with? The digestive system works with every system, supplying nutrients to all the systems except the skeletal system.
Fun facts about the digestive system. Number 1. Carb digestion begins at the mouth. Number 2. Protein digestion begins in the stomach by enzymes called pepsin. Number 3. Fat digestion begins in the small intestine by enzymes called lipase. Number 4. The digestive system digests about 500 kilograms of materials a year. Number 5. The average adult stomach holds about 1.5 liters of saliva every day.
Thanks for watching. The end. Woo!
Yeah!
Woo! Digestive system. Yeah.